Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. Last time, we had split up. We were finally just down to Vanille and Saz. We got a ton of Crystarium, and our Crystarium expanded. So we're going to go ahead and start developing further. As you saw, Saz unlocked the ability to be a synergist now, so we're definitely going to train up some of his synergist stuff to get some more skills. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Vigilance quite yet. We'll have to wait. But Synergist is really good. And Vidil actually has the ability to be a Saboteur now again. Or, well, now. Sorry, not again. I meant as well. So we'll snag that. And then we're going to go ahead and set up some paradigms. Right now, we've got Tide Turner, we've got Yin and Yang, and we've got Dual Casting. We also are going to want Ravager, Saboteur, and Synergist Medic. Okay, so now we are all good to go. Let's head forward. Uh-oh.
No.
Well.
End of the road.
But at least it's not the end of the line.
The big one's coming.
Whoa, we didn't disappoint this year.
You look dreamy, Farron. Wishing on fireworks, were you? And you call yourself a soldier. Ah.
Sorry, Lieutenant. But I really don't think guard duty is my calling, sir.
Well, lucky for you, your shift just ended. Pack it up and go home.
But, sir...
PSICOM found something in the vestige nearby. They don't want the Guardian Corps here stepping on their toes. Huh. I'm sure you heard about the accident at the Uriday Gorge energy plant, and how it has the PSICOM lads in a tizzy.
Yeah. More incident than accident. Something pulse-related.
You're taking tomorrow off?
Sir, for my birthday, sir. My sister, she insisted on it.
21, huh? Maybe it's a good time to send off that letter of recommendation for officer training.
Lieutenant.
You're past due for a promotion, Farron. Think of your sister and your future, and keep your nose out of trouble.
Out of PSICOM business, you mean?
Yeah. Nothing good'll come of it. Nothing but grief. Whoa, look at that one! Whoa, whoa, ho!
How right you were, Lieutenant. Just you?
For now, I guess. Should we wait?
They'll catch up, eventually.
Alright. Hope also has access to the Synergist role. We're going to go ahead and level up these two as well. We're gonna level up Lightning's Commando a bit more. And now we will level up Hope's Synergist. All the way, apparently. And then his Medic. There we go. Alright. So now, we're gonna continue forward. We have an item sitting over here. Come on, fight me. Oh, I should have done things. I didn't. Oh well. Techniques, Libra, go. It's fine. We now see what we need to know. This is a Thexteron. It's a more wild version of the Pantheron. There we go. Nice. Let's set up our paradigms. Jesus, Dustin. Actually, I am pretty happy with all of these. Never mind. I'm good with those. They did pretty good setting these ones up. You got a Libra scope. Not bad. Let's do it. Oh, we got a preemptive strike on them. That's strange. You don't normally get those. Okay. There we go. Easy. Since we got that stagger, this fight's gonna be real quick. There. Not bad. Not bad at all. Bunch of stuff going on. More of these freaking electro kick guys, these watch drones. Freaking watch drones. Gotta love them. Ideally, we can just kill them pretty quick. Just manage our health. Dang it, they targeted me. Alright, we'll have to try that again. Maybe I'll use Synergist.
Can't stop now.
And I'll show that off. I was hoping to wait a little bit longer to do it, but it's fine. We'll do it here. Okay. Or maybe we can get a sneak attack and do it later. Nope, they turned. Okay. He's fine. We'll start with Synergist then. Super Soldier. Alright, Synergists. They buff your allies. They are your, they literally provide buffs. Each Synergist has, there are two primary Synergists in the game. Saws and Hope, and they provide different buffs, depending on what their, which character you have. For example, Saws focuses on, attacking skills. And Hope focuses on defensive ones. So right now we have Faith and, or not Faith, Shell and Protect. Shell gives us magic resistance, and Protect gives us physical resistance, so we take less damage from those. That is more or less how Synergist works for Hope. He also has access to more skills later, but as of right now, that's what he has. That is the summary. Synergist is pretty simple early on. As you can see, we were taking much less damage because of it, so it's very nice. It's just a matter of whether or not it's faster just to kill the enemy or take the time to buff up. In this case, you want to try to avoid it unless you need to survive, since Hopes are all defensive. We should be okay on this one as long as we kill the watch drones first. Because honestly, their electro kick attack is really the only scary part about them. If I can kill one of them even, I'll be fine. There we go. That is something to be afraid of. That Thexteron just used Warcry, so he raised his own attack. Oh, Hope died. So now we can use the Phoenix down and bring him back. There we go. So you can see that he has the increased attack due to the icon next to his health bar. However, this should be pretty easy from here on out. Pop a potion real quick just to be safe. There we go. Easy. We still got all the stars, and we now have our 9th Deceptisol, so I will probably be using them here pretty shortly. Utilizing them, at the very least. This way. This away. Yeah. Okay, here's a good example of an enemy that you are going to want to get a sneak attack on, which I think I just did. I did, okay. Pulsework soldiers. They suck. I hate them. They have super high resistance until you hit them with a stagger. Once you do, their defenses go way down, but their stagger build is very hard to do. They also don't do anything while they're staggered, but you can deal a stupid amount of damage and kill them by staggering them. So, very nice to just get a free stagger off the bat and get a free fight. As you can see, we did it pretty quick compared to the expected time due to that sneak attack. Okay, so now we'll hop on down. We've got another path here. And it doesn't look like we're going that way.
I don't see any way over that.
So we're going to go ahead and use our Crystarium points up. We got Fault Siphon. So Fault Siphon. Slightly charge ATB upon attacking a target inflicted with a status ailment. So that'll be useful. And for Hope, let's get him some more... Oh wait, we finished Synergist. Medic. That's what we were working on. Dang. And as you can see, those are just stats. I don't believe... We have one more ability to gain an arrow for Hope in Ravager. But that is, that. Can Hope get... Hope can have an Iron Bangle. There you go. Apologies.
Can we get through this way, you think? You know where you're going, right?
I've been here on missions before.
Missions? Nothing to do with the Purge, though.
The Purge is SciComm's baby. Our military is split into 2 arms. The Public Security and Intelligence Command, known as SciComm, and the Guardian Corps. I was Guardian Corps, Bodum Security Regiment.
Wait, but I don't get it. If you're not SciComm, then why did you board the train?
For Sarah.
Join the end of the line! Attention Purge deportees. Follow instructions and stay in your lines. Personal belongings will be returned upon arrival. not leave your lines! This is for your own safety! Huh? What's the GC doing here? This op's under SciComm direction.
So direct me. Let me on. I want to be purged.
Only civs get purged. Sanctum staff and soldiers are exempt. Huh?
Then I quit.
Line up!
Excuse me. Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
Really? You don't look ready to go quiet into that good night.
You want quiet? You better take the next train.
Well, now I really want to see what you're up to.
I had to rescue Sarah before they transported the vestige to Pulse, and out of my reach. My only chance to save her was to join the Purge.
You're telling me you got on that train so you could save your sister? That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
It's not a question of can or can't. There are some things in life you just do.
Easy for someone like you to say. Lightning! She left me.
One, two, three. Ah, we go.
What are you up to? Hey! Wait up! Can't keep up with this girl.
Saz has gained access to Synergist, and it's going to tell us about it. And there are three-way battles. I will explain those as well. Okay, let's see if they changed all my stuff. They didn't. But we're going to start with Tide Turner as our set paradigm. Jesus, Dustin. Synergist. We got Vigilance. We couldn't quite get there. Let's go Saboteur. Take her the rest of the way. Or most of the way there. There we go. Alright, so now we're good to go. Let's head on forward. Three-way battles. Basically, there are times where opposing sides will be fighting each other. You will come across it and can join in the fight. However, if you do it right, you can get a surprise attack. On everyone. You choose which side you want to fight, and then you'll be, And by doing that, you can just give yourself a pretty good advantage. Here's a good example of how the Synergist roll actually works. Jesus, I was struggling. And you can see that Vanille is doing Saboteur, which is providing debuffs. And in that case, she's trying to give them lower defense and magic resistance and such. In this case, we're going to go ahead and take care of all of these guys. Now that we've buffed up. Just because the Pulse Soldier guy is going to be easier to handle by ourselves. The Pulse Work Soldier, that's what it's called. You can see that Vanille debuffed him, so he's actually going to still take some pretty decent damage. Unfortunately, he's going to be pretty hard to chain up with Vanille and Saz since we don't have access to a commando. So one way we can avoid that is to stagger our attacks. And I did a poor job of it there. We'll probably end up just beating this guy normally. There we go.
Wisdom does come with age.
There we go. 59. And some oil. Not bad. What's this thing do?
Never seen a rig like this before. Here we go. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! I knew that would happen.
Freaking saws. Alright, so we can now head forward. And we have yet another three-way battle. Vanille, you're fine. Let's see if we can get a preemptive strike without being Deceptisolved. We can. So this time we're going to take care of the Pulsework Soldier because I would like to kill that thing.
Here!
Nice timing.
Oh, I wish she would have targeted him. I shouldn't have started with this. My bad. I should have started on Ravager, gotten the break, and then done it, but it's okay. She's gonna just freaking debuff him anyways. Actually, using debuffs does actually help build the gauge and slows it down significantly. I didn't think about that. That's definitely something we can do. We can have Vanille try to debuff him instead, even though I think she's gotten all the debuffs off, so she's gonna stop. So we're gonna go back to dual casting now. And staggered. And a single hit will do it. Now we just gotta kill these guys off. Additionally, when you start a three-way battle, all the enemies start with half health.
Way to go, Zach.
And last one. There we go. Not too bad. Nice. Head further forward. Again, don't recommend avoiding battles. Avoiding battles will get you pretty much nowhere. In this case, we are going to take care of all of the enemies besides the Pulse Soldier. Or Construct, or whatever the heck it's called. Pulsework Soldier. Because there are a lot of enemies. And if we take care of the Pulsework Soldier, then we are going to be fighting them by ourselves. And I'd rather not. You'll note that I didn't bother to give
Watch and learn, kid.
Vanille bravery there. That is simply because she doesn't tend to use physical attacks. So there's no point in wasting the ATB gauge to give it to her. Whereas Saws can, with Flame Strike and other such things. So it's worth the time to do that. Just about done with these guys.
Not bad.
But if we kill one Thextron and then kill the Pulsework Soldier, that will be ideal.
Atta girl.
Shoot, I wanted this one, Undermine. Now we want to target the Pulsework. There we go. And hopefully she can trigger some debuffs on him. Come on. Give him something, Vanille. You're killing me. There we go. We got D-Shell. D-Protect. Nice. Alright. As soon as this goes off, we'll switch.
Way to go, Zach.
Dang it, Dustin! It is freaking dual casting. There we go. There we are. That's the fight. That took longer than it should have. Do get 91 Crystarium points, though. Crystogen points. And in this chest, there lies a black belt. The black belt should do a physical defense up by 10%. Nice. So it's a percentage-based defense buff, which is pretty good. So then we can open up this one,
Do it.
which is the way we were earlier. So we tried to go with lightning and hope, or at least a similar place. I don't remember exactly.
Piece of cake.
Now we've got a couple pulse work soldiers,
Yes, running's out of the question.
which will definitely be our targets, and we are definitely going to take advantage of our stuff right away. Dang it. I didn't go quick enough. I lost it. If I'm not quick enough here, I'm going to lose this one too. Dang, I'm slacking. Dang, I'm slacking. Alright, might as well buff now.
Vanille! Here!
Man. One thing with auto, you're gonna have to watch out for it trying to switch it back to Vanille to try to give her bravery. Like I said, she doesn't really need it, so don't really bother.
Way to go, Zach!
Did you see that coming?
There we go. Now we'll start on this other one. Got D-Shell, D-Protect right there. Now she'll try to D-Shell some other people. If we can get a little more build-up on this thing. Let's go dual casting again. There goes that guy. Let's start killing these. There's a bunch of them. You just gotta watch your health. They will deal a ton of damage. But we should be able to handle them pretty quickly with 2 Ravengers. And some buffs on ourselves. We're actually gonna switch over to Ravenger Medic real quick. For exactly that reason. And then Vanille should be able to heal herself. Or die. Get up. I need you to heal me. There goes that one. And there goes that one. There we go. Not bad. 106 Crystarium points for that fight. Pretty worth it. As a matter of fact, we've got a good bit built up again. Let's level up once more. How much more do we have for Synergist? That. Done. Let's take this up. Just get a bunch of stuff. Right here we can get Overwhelm. Boost chain effective attack for allies, for each ally attacking the same enemy. That's good. That's what Ravengers do anyways. Saboteur. Done. Medic. Take her up. Let's get some more stats. Not quite there yet. We're getting close though.
We made it!
Where's Grumpy? Got left behind, huh?
Leave me alone.
Hey,
This is pointless. Can't keep up. Can't get home. It's over for me.
It's not over. We'll get you home.
I don't have one. Now that Mom is...
What about your dad?
Not making a wish, Hope?
Mom, you still believe in that kind of stuff? Wishing on fireworks? Really? That's for little kids.
Who are you calling kid?
You? What'd you wish for?
Oh, that next year, your father could come with us.
Why? It's better like this. We don't need him. That night, they found the Foul Sea and the boat of Vestige. The next day, soldiers sealed off the town, and we couldn't get back to Palom Polum. They forced us onto the train with everyone else. My mom, she was frantic. She wanted to get us home, so she tried to fight. She got tricked by Snow. He used her!
Let's get you home, okay? Your dad's gotta be worried.
Let him worry. Why should I care? He doesn't.
Any father cares.
Sass?
It's nothing. Forget it.
Come with me, okay?
This ought to do it. We've got time. We'll get you back home. Your dad'll be happy to see you.
All right. So we are here. And we can head further up. Right on up. And as you can see, we now have Hope with us, so we can go ahead and level up Hope some. It's a pretty good idea to do so, especially his medic abilities if we can get a new ability. Actually, he might not have one available. He doesn't. Do you have any new synergist abilities? No, we maxed that out, so we could have gotten Arrow. That's probably a good idea, but I didn't. It's fine. Got another Pulse Work soldier right here that I don't want to fight like that. Please stop. Please stop. We'll run past you. We'll turn around. We'll wait till you chill out, and we'll get our Seek attack, because that makes this fight so much faster, even if I have to wait. Right there, that's it. That's the one. Oh my god, he did it anyways. It's fine.
Let's get this over with.
Sure, let's buff.
Thanks.
Let's buff up.
Tough times, huh?
Just about done. Having all of the both the buff guys, like buffers here, is really good. Now we can go 2 Ravengers and a medic to heal up before we go full Ravengers. Try Disaster. Let's go. There we go, and we did a quick attack there to buffer to keep our build up without it running out. Here pretty quickly, this thing will be dead. We can get the chest and go on our day. There we go. That all would have been much easier if I got the freaking sneak attack. But no, he's gonna turn around. Give me my freaking chest. We got a Ninutura, Ninja Turtle. No. And it is just weaker. Designed, deliberately avoids extremes characteristics of competitor models. Literally doesn't do anything at all. Cool. We're gonna not equip that right now. And that is going to be it for this time, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like down below. And if you want to be notified when I upload in the future, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. I upload every single day at 12 Eastern Standard Time. We are now going to go through the data log, and if you're not interested, have a good one. I don't know why these keep coming up with freaking you got 'em marks, because I already owned some. There we go. Data logs. Events. Chapter 4. Nothing but grief. Their airship damaged during the escape from the army, the Lion'sMawGaming are forced to make a crash landing in the Vile Peaks. Accustomed to the rigors of conflict, Lightning immediately sets off to outdistance any pursuit, trailed by Hope. Exhausted and on the brink of despair, Saz cannot bring himself to follow. He knows the army will never stop chasing them, and even if they do somehow evade capture, they face transformation into Seath. How can they complete a focus they don't understand? Despite the futility of the situation, Saz cannot leave Vanille to fend for herself, and he forces his reluctant legs to carry him onward. Far ahead of the others, Lightning recalls a conversation with her old superior, Lieutenant Motor, in which he had warned her not to get involved with any connection to the lower world. She, of course, subsequently chose not to heed his warning, and after confronting the Pulse of Fal'Cie, found herself branded as a Lion'sMawGaming. Now anger smolders within her. Anger at her transformation into a Lion'sMawGaming, anger at being forced to flee like a fugitive, and anger at herself for allowing it to all happen. I want to be purged. The Sanctum announces that the Pulse Fal'Cie and any other civilians who may have come into contact with its influence are now to be deported to the world below. Knowing that Sarah is being held by the offending creature, Lightning reasons that the only way to reach her sister before they are exiled is to board the train and be purged herself. After coming to this conclusion, she acts without hesitation. She knows the risks, but there are some things you just have to do. As Hope listens to Lightning's tale, he begins to realize how different they are. He knows he doesn't have the strength to charge into certain danger, even if he has no other choice. Unable to keep up with the battle-hardened soldier, Hope falls into despair. Meanwhile, Saz and Vanille fight their way along a different route. Like Lightning, Saz has joined the Purge voluntarily, but now he simply acts as fear and despair prompt him, his former resolve seemingly forgotten. Hope and despair. As a resident of Palampolum, Hope should never have been a candidate for the Purge. The radical government policy only concerns the inhabitants of the town of Bodom. Unfortunately for Hope and his mother, the Sanctum announces the Purge on the day they are visiting the coastal community, and the Sanctum soldiers rounding up the deportees make no distinction between locals and visitors. Later, at the Hanging Edge, Hope's mother is killed in the violence which erupts when the true nature of the Purge is revealed. This indirectly leads to Hope's encounter with the Pulse Fal'Cie and transformation into a cursed Lion'sMawGaming. Now he rails against his cruel fate. He curses the government that started the Purge, the Fal'Cie who made him into a Lion'sMawGaming, the army that hunts him like a criminal. But most of all, he chokes on the hatred he feels for Snow, the man responsible for dragging his mother into the battle that claimed her life. Saz wants to help Hope return to his home to his father. The boy shows little enthusiasm for a family reunion, but Saz is insistent. He knows how it feels to be a dad. People. Amodar. Amodar is a lieutenant in the Bodom Security Regiment and was Lightning's direct superior. Climbing his way through the ranks with persistence and hard work, he is respected by his subordinates for his fair treatment on and off of the field of battle. Nora's unregulated monster hunting falls under his jurisdiction, but aside from a few warnings for the sake of formality, he generally turns a blind eye to the group's earnest efforts. 13 days. Day 5. There was an accident at the Uridi Gorge energy plant located near the seaside community of Bodom. Details of the accident were not released to the public, but the lack of information sparked widespread conjecture among the populace. Rumors began to circulate about an act of sabotage by Pulse Lion'sMawGaming, sending a whisper of panic through the society that has lived in terror of the lower world invasion for centuries. Day 11 warning. Assigned to the security detail during the fireworks display in Bodom, Lightning was suddenly released from duty by her superior, Lieutenant Amadar. SciComm had found something in the nearby vestige. Lightning immediately thought of the accident that took place at the energy plant 6 days earlier. Voicing her concern that the incidents may be pulse-related, Lightning's questions were deflected by the lieutenant, who advised her to avoid anything that involves the lower world. Day 11, Mother and Son. Residents of Polum Hope and his mother came to Bodum to see the fireworks display. That same night, XIII discovered the pulse fal'Cie slumbering within the vestige. The following day, the Sanctum announced the discovery and sealed off the entire district of Bodum. Trapped by the quarantine and unable to return home, Mother and Son were forced to join the other victims of the Purge. Day 13, Volunteering. After discovering that Sarah was being held captive by the pulse fal'Cie, Lightning volunteered herself to be purged. The fal'Cie was to be transported away from the cocoon, along with the pulse deportees. Lightning needed to board the train and reach the lower world entity before Sarah was taken beyond her reach. Saz, too, had his reasons for approaching Lightning and joining her as she headed for the pulse fal'Cie. The train carried them away, bound for the restricted zone known as the Hanging Edge. And some more primers that we aren't too worried about. And enemy intel. We've got militarized units. We've got Razor Claws. And they're the Thexterons. We've also got Pulse Automata with the Pulsework Soldier. And that is going to be it for this time, guys. As I said, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want to be notified in the future. Have a good one, guys.